Dr. Siri, last week we asked Dr. Siri about the economy for Sabah. Now the question is, if Pakatan form the federal government, including the state government, will you as the Prime Minister grant us full autonomy for the Pakatan riot government to do the thing as envisioned within the constitution?
Now it is there in the Keadilan Party Constitution. It is there in the Pakatan Rakyat Manifesto and Government Agenda. But to me, what is more critical is the issue of governance. Autonomy is easier than issue of governance because we don't want to decentralize corruption. So that is why the issue of governance, that is like for example independent judiciary, independent anti-corruption commission, clear rules, financial procedures that must be observed even in an autonomous state. Autonomy doesn't give you a license to break this sort of regime. So we have both issue governance and issue autonomy resolved in Pakatan.
Next question is that, at the moment, the hot issue is Makassar and UMNO Selangor and UMNO Kronis. They are, I would say, manipulating the kalima word Allah, and this definitely affects Sabah and Sarawak. Because as far as Sabah and Sarawak is concerned, we have the freedom to practice whatever religion we wish, though Islam is the official religion. Now, Datu, can you please tell us what is your stand?
Our position, and I have reiterated a number of times from 2010 when this issue surfaced, is abundantly clear. It is a position of all the three parties in the Pakatan Rakyat that we accept Islam as the religion of the Federation, accept freedom of religion, and accept the right of minorities, including Christians, to use the term Allah. And this is not a political compromise. This is an interpretation, understanding of what religion entails. Now, the issue that is being manipulated by UMNO and its assigned bodies like Perkasa clearly contravenes this spirit. I in fact question, if your intention is really to promote Islam and Allah, why do you condone corruption, abuse of power, Muslim leaders promoting massive outposts for gambling and alcoholic companies and factories and industry? So there is a contradiction here. You use religion as a politically expedient issue, but you cannot defend your excesses. So to my mind, it is important that Malaysians speak up. It's not just Sabah Sarawak. If they say it's a matter of principle, Christians cannot use the word Allah, then why give allowance for Sabah and Sarawak? Which means it is a political decision. Provinces can adjust, and that is our position, that Allah can be used. Now, of course, they have silenced the UMNO media, the Malaysian media, RTM, TV3, have avoided the issue of when we challenge them. If it's an issue of principle that non-Muslims, particularly Christians, cannot use the word Allah, why do you allow Sabah? Which means it is a political decision. Our advice is stop this, because you enrage not only Sabah and Sarawakians, but many Malaysians. And I think it's time for the leadership of the country to take a stand and say enough is enough, because there's no end. It's causing so much hatred and enmity, and many people don't understand. You go to the village, Muslim village, and say, look, they want to propagate Christianity. They want to take over this country. And that causes a lot of fear. Is there a basis? No. So my position is, we, the Pakatan leadership, civil society, Muslim organizations, church, must take a stand and very firm against this abuse by the UMNO and the leadership of this country.
My third question is, the latest incident is UMNO and Pakasa and their cronies, they have gone to Penang and they even set up posters, banners criticizing the Yapp government, and they even now request the ban of selling pork in the public. Now, what is the PKR stand? What if it happens, if they want to apply it throughout the nation, including Sabah and Sarawak?
They don't have the support. They have only the UMNO media to support them. So it is time that we in Sabah, Sarawak, Penang, and other states speak up. You know, I mean, Penang, I am from Penang. Some towns, the majority are Chinese. So pork is, sold openly. Although we do protect, for example, if it's a market, for Muslim areas, and this has never been a problem. I mean, there are specific problems they can raise, but this is to be inciting the public, inciting hatred, and as if there is a change of policy. There's no change. This was the alliance BN policy all along that we in Pakatan accept in terms of this allowing pork to be sold in markets. Okay.
Another question is that day we met Dr. Najib, he's the PKR Sabah chief. He mentioned about PKR will be launching a kind of a Sabah agenda on the 28th of February this year. Can Dr. Sri elaborate a little bit? What is it actually, the Sabah agenda? Is it something similar to Bukit Jingga?
You see, we have given the full mandate to the Sabah state leadership to chart their own agenda and priorities. Their national agenda, for example, governance, anti-corruption, they are national agenda. But there are certain issues affecting Sabah, and we leave it to their wisdom and leadership to decide. And I think it involves, of course, there's some peculiar on issue of land, issue of timber, issue of infrastructure, things like that, which they have to address, and they have full liberty. I mean, I did not even ask. I mean, they will come up with the recommendations. We'll look at it. It does not contravene with the national policy. There is no problem whatsoever. And I think this is the tradition which I think is very healthy. Dr. Najib is promoting. Now that we give them mandate, they have to do it. He has to discuss with the leaders, the more senior leaders, the younger leaders, let them come up with that blueprint.
Okay, Dr. One more question. This is regarding about racism in Malaysia. What is PKR stand on racism?
No sane man or woman would promote or condone racism. Now, that is why I say that UMNO leaders have condoned this and crossed the line. There's so much tension and hatred or misunderstanding between Muslims and Christians, between Malays and Chinese, for no reason except for the fact that UMNO has allowed some extremists within the party and Perkasa to say whatever they like, covered by the media, on the pretext that they want to protect Malay interests. They protect the families and cronies, not the poor Malays. They have poor Malays here, Muslims. I see poor Christians in KDM. There are some Muslims. They are poor. Our duty is to protect them, not the rich leaders. Okay?
Thank you so much. Thank you.